right, welcome to week 17. First taper week before the marathon, and really from today onward, we're about 12 weeks, well, not 12 weeks, 12 days out from race day. So went for 5 miles this morning on an easy pace. It was really great. Sun shining is out. I did, however, last night, started that perfect time of the month. If you know, you know. So right now I have a little bit of cramping, but not as much. Luckily, I have it now rather than having it on race day, so that is a plus. So that's one thing I don't have to worry about come race weekend. So, feel good. Gonna rest up as much as possible, and then make sure my knees are good, my hip flexors are good, everything is good. I'm gonna try not to think about it too much, or else it's gonna give me like anxiety. All right, rain is back, and yeah, it's pretty heavy storm, just going overhead. But luckily tomorrow it's not supposed to rain in the morning. We're only doing 3 miles, but you never know. Hopefully we get some sunshine like we did this morning. So fingers crossed. Looking slightly ahead to next week's weather, and it's looking like next weekend, which is race weekend, it's gonna be really warm. Like Friday, Saturday, 79 and 82 degrees. We'll see what it says for or predicted for Sunday, but I remember the first, was the first? I think no, first and second marathon, it was pretty warm on the days I ran them, like back in 2019 to 2020. So I'm hoping it won't be that hot race day. So it's gonna be interesting. Tomorrow is going to be our final long run in this training block. And I didn't really have to prepare much for tomorrow. Just what I'm wearing, as well as my electrolytes, and bringing out the energy chews I will be having at mile 3. But as of tomorrow's weather as well, we have some clouds, which I'm, fine with, but no rain, which is good. So we can get away with our lovely little base layer. That's about it. So right now, I'm gonna get some good old shut-eye. So I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Today we had our final long run in this training block and feeling pretty good. Knees doing all right. We had a nice springy weather. The sunshine was out, so which is great. And yeah, just looking forward to it. Pretty much for this following week, I'm just gonna pretty much rest as much as possible, not to do too much in terms of strenuous activities. We do still have our final training runs, and then we have our 5K, followed by the marathon the next day. Can't believe it's already here. Honestly, it's looking back on it, it's like you've training for how many months, and then time goes by so quick, and then in the blink of an eye, the day has come. So it's gonna be good. And that completes week 17. This last week was pretty much a taper week with less mileage than I had been before, but still running out there just to make sure my legs are still within fitness, and of course I'm feeling pretty good. Knees are good, glad to see that, and just keep stretching it as well as a massage gun when I can, and just overall taking it easy this last week. And our long run only took us up to 6.5 miles. Originally I wanted to do a 10K, but the way I ran in terms of what my neighborhood layout is like, it took me all the way to 6.5. So not too bad, feeling pretty good. And we had some great weather this last week, so fingers crossed this final week coming up will be the same. Now, as I'm recording this, I'm less than a week away from race day, but as you're watching this, it'll actually likely be race weekend. I will be at the expo picking up all my bibs and checking out all the fun stuff that's happening there at Dodger Stadium. Likely Friday morning, midday, around there. So if you see me, come and say hi. I'd love to see you. And then we have the LA Big 5K Saturday morning, and then the big marathon Sunday morning. I will likely do my carbo load meal Friday night and then just kind of replenish that on Saturday. So that's going to be really fun and I'm looking forward to it. This next week is just a lot of, recovery, making sure that my legs are still good and that, just keeping myself in tip-top shape. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope all your runners out there are doing well in your recovery as well. I'm looking forward to seeing many of you out there, so it's gonna be really, really fun. Now, of course, if you want real-time updates, follow me on my Instagram right down here, Jen Razon. I'll be posting stories and a couple of posts here and there. You can find out what my bib number is, as well as my corral numbers. And of course, I'll be posting updates when I can on the route, so stay tuned for that. And now for our update for our charity marathon for City of Hope. Unfortunately, no new updates this last week, so we're still at the same tally from week 16, which is at 1,635. Now there's still a bit of time to donate, so if you would like to go to this web address down here, I'll put it in the description as well as in the pinned comments. There you'll find all the information you need as to why I chose City of Hope as my charity, why I'm running for charity, and of course to donate. So click on that and whatever you can spare is greatly appreciated, and it's going to an amazing cause, and I can't say it enough that the patients will benefit greatly from your contribution. Thank you so much once again for coming back each week to checking out my progress. I truly do appreciate it. It has kept me accountable every week for my training, and you guys are a big part of that. So thank you so much once again. If you're new to the channel and enjoy the adventures that we have here, or feel inspired for your own running journey, do subscribe and like the video, as it does help. It also helps reach other people probably feel inspired for their own running journey. So do come back. I have plenty more to come, so you do not want to miss out on any of it. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know in the comments. Until then, I'll see you all next time. Take care.